Hey guys, welcome to today's quick overview of the markets. My name is Alejandro Zambrano, Chief Market Strategist with TradeCaptain.com. I'm trying to stream now on Twitter and as well on YouTube and see how that works. I'm going to provide you guys with a quick update on the markets, just a quick overview of what happened today and also prepare you guys for tomorrow's trading session. However, though, before we start, as always, I need to stress that trading financial markets, unfortunately, is high risk, and there's a general risk that we'll lose all of our invested money. Okay, so let's begin, and let's just begin with Euro, which is trading sideways. Obviously, we had the ECB rate meeting, and the ECB is ready to cut its quantitative easing by September, and they're going to do that by 50%. And they're going to cut them in essence to 15 billion euros per month until the end of December 2018. But they don't anticipate to change interest rates until the end of summer of next year. And the euro is up with 0.47%. You can see it here, but compare it with, for example, the pound. Well, they're pretty much up the same amount. Compare with the Aussie dollar, then we're just a little bit higher, and against the New Zealand dollar, of course, is unchanged really, and dollar CAD is pretty much unchanged as well. So it's not euro specific news that is driving the dollar lower today and the euro dollar higher. Rather, it's because of inflation. As we reported on Trade Captain, inflation printed lower than anticipated, and that is lowering the likelihood of having 4 rate hikes, another 2 rate hikes this year. This is most likely going to be a rate hike from the US in September, and then right now with about 78% probability that we're also going to have a second rate hike in December. Now, with that in mind, not much actually happened. The euro dollar remains sideways between the June low and the July 31st high. Obviously, take out the high and this market could go higher, maybe to the June 31st high, followed by the May 14th high. On the other hand, take out the low and we can trade to the downside. So I'm not really too, I wouldn't extrapolate today's price action in this pair. In the price of gold, gold did trade slightly higher and did sort of breach yesterday's high and sort of left to some extent this range. The market, though, decided to quickly push to the downside. And it doesn't look too good right now, which is one of the challenges when you trade these sort of pairs, when the market is clearly going to the sideways and then up and then sort of correcting. We don't know if this is the beginning of a new trend or just a correction. But for now, though, I'm going to stick to the idea that the trend is short-term bullish above the September 11th low. And traders, if they're looking to buy, they might be buying a pullback, maybe at 1191, 1199. Some people, of course, went long on the high here, and they're just looking for this to head to the July 31st, or the July 30 high of 1,225. Here is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is moving slightly higher here and looks to push up in Ethereum and other markets as well. We're seeing overall higher coins. You can see here Ethereum up with 10%. All the other ones are up with about 5 to 7%. However, though, this is on the back of this aggressive bearish market we've seen over the last few weeks. So it's not too much in the grand scheme of things. Going forward, if we trade a little bit higher, maybe up to something like 6,000, say 7,000, that would not surprise me. But the battle is going to be here. Take out the September high and probably going to go up, down, and up. Take out the June low and probably going to just plummet all the way down to potentially 3,500. Crude oil is looking interesting. Obviously, the market has been and it's still stuck in this big range. I said that this is some sort of a triangle consolidation, and I said that I only want to work with a break to 71.42, alternatively a break to 64.46. But what is also interesting is that if you look at this now, this could be a head, some sort of a left shoulder and some sort of a right shoulder, and if that happens, you could potentially, if you have a break, to this high here, you could potentially have this sort of move. Now, what's interesting is that this move does not contradict with anything what I have been saying over the last few days, and rather reinforces the whole idea that a break to 71.42 can become interesting. For now, though, this market is heading lower again, could even take out this low, touch 66, and sort of continue to trade sideways within this big triangle. So I'm personally not interested at all to do anything with this market the way this looks right now. German DAX, so if you look at it from a daily chart, as you know, we had that big break here, and the idea was to sell here on December 5th, and then eventually said put stop loss at December 6 high, so pretty much break even. Today the market spiked to the upside because US stock markets are doing better than and this market could, I think, continue to push deeper into the pattern, but because of that, because of difficulties here of doing anything, I'm not really finding this market that interesting. Okay, join me tomorrow at 9 a.m. London time at the live trading room at tradecaptain.com for a slightly longer presentation covering more or less the same markets. And just need to click here on live trading room on tradecaptain.com to join me. And as well, we have a chat here available if you have any questions during the presentation. Usually live at 9 a.m. London time, and it lasts for about 20 minutes. Have a good day, guys, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.